not swerve from the lane to avoid hitting an animal. There is a better chance of surviving impact with an animal than impact with another vehicle. Motorcycles tend to attract dogs. Do not kick a chasing animal. It is too easy to lose control of the motorcycle. Instead, downshift and approach the animal slowly. After reaching the animal, speed up suddenly, leaving it behind quickly and helping the dog lose interest. Carrying passengers and cargo. Before carrying a passenger or large loads, know how both could affect motorcycle operation. Extra weight changes the way the motorcycle handles, the way it balances, the way it turns, the way it speeds up and the way it slows down. Passengers that weigh less than the operator impact operation less than those who are heavier. Passengers' guidelines to follow in carrying a passenger or cargo. Check the motorcycle for adequate passenger carrying equipment. Instruct passengers before starting. Adjust tires and shocks to account for the passenger's weight. To carry a passenger, the motorcycle must have a proper seat. The seat must be large enough to hold the operator and passenger without crowding. Operators should not have to move any closer to the front of the motorcycle than normal. A passenger should not hang over the end of the seat. Foot pegs. The passenger must have a set of foot pegs. Without firm footing, an operator and passenger can both fall off. Protective equipment. A passenger must have the same type of protective equipment as the operator. 199 Motorcycle Manual. The New Jersey Instructing passengers. Never assume any passenger knows proper motorcycle etiquette or rules of conduct. Provide complete instructions before starting. A passenger should be told to get on the motorcycle only after the engine has been started. Sit as far forward as possible without crowding the operator. Hold the operator's waist, hips or belt tightly. Keep both feet on the pegs at all times, even when the motorcycle is stopped. Look over the rider's shoulder in the direction of turns and curves. Stay directly behind the operator, leaning when the operator leans in the same direction. Avoid any unnecessary motion. Riding with a passenger. When carrying a passenger, the motorcycle will respond more slowly. It takes longer to speed up, slow down, and turn. Heavier passengers and lighter motorcycles take longer to maneuver at these times. To adjust for added passenger weight, operate at a somewhat slower speed, particularly on corners, curves or bumps. Begin to slow down earlier than usual when approaching a stop. Allow a greater following distance and keep more distance from vehicles on either side. Look for larger gaps whenever crossing, entering or merging in traffic. If possible, warn passengers when starting, stopping quickly, turning sharply or riding over a bump. Otherwise, talk as little as possible when in motion. Load and cargo. A motorcycle is not primarily designed to carry cargo. However, small loads can be carried safely when properly positioned and fastened. Check the motorcycle owner's manual for information about carrying cargo. Keep the load low. Place the load next to the seat or place it in the saddlebags. Do not pile loads against a sissy bar or other back seat frames. This will change the center of gravity, disturbing the balance of the motorcycle. Keep the load forward. Place the load over or in front of the rear axle. Anything mounted behind the rear wheel can affect how the motorcycle turns and brakes. It can also cause wobbling. Distribute the load evenly. When using saddlebags, make sure they are loaded equally. An uneven load can cause the motorcycle to pull to one side. Secure the load. Fasten the load securely with elastic cords or ropes. A loose load can catch in the wheel or chain. If this happens, the rear wheel may lock up and cause the motorcycle to skid. Check the load. Check the load every so often when stopped. Make sure it has not loosened or moved. Learning group riding the highway is not a place to socialize. Motorcyclists riding in groups do not have any special rights. When riding with others, do not interfere with the flow of traffic. A large group interferes with traffic and can force vehicles to attempt to pass a long line of motorcycles one at a time. Also, a large group tends to be separated easily by traffic or red lights. Those left behind may ride unsafely to catch up. Groups with more than 4 or 5 riders should divide into 2 or more smaller groups. Planning ahead. When leading, look ahead for changes. Give hand signals early, so the word spreads among the riders in plenty of time. Start lane changes early enough to allow all riders to complete the changes. Putting beginners up front. Place inexperienced riders behind the leader, and in a position where they can be watched from behind by more experienced riders. Following those behind. Let the last in line or tailender set the pace. Use mirrors to keep an eye on the person behind. Slow down to let others catch up. If everyone does this, the group will stay with the rider on the tail end. Knowing the route. Make sure everybody knows the route. Obey any special rules on a particular route. Distance. It is important to keep close ranks and safe distance. A close group takes up less space on the highway, making the group easier to see. A close group is also less likely to be separated by traffic lights. However, it must be done properly. Do not pair up. Never operate directly alongside another motorcycle. There will be no place to escape or avoid another vehicle. Talk to another rider only when stopped. Staggered formation. Keep close ranks. Yet maintain adequate distance through a staggered formation. The leader rides to the left side of the lane, while the second rider stays a little behind and rides to the right side of the lane. A third rider would take a left position, a normal 2-second distance behind the second rider. This formation allows the group to ride in close ranks without reducing following distance and without having riders drive alongside one another. Staggered formation can be safely used on an open highway. However, a single file should be resumed on curves, during turns, while entering or leaving a highway. When returning to the narrow roadway or when topping the crest of a hill. When riders in a staggered formation want to pass, they should do it one at a time. When it is safe to do so, the lead rider should pull out and pass. When the leader 2 seconds returns to the lane, he or she should take the left lane position and open a gap for the next rider. As soon as the first rider is safely by, the second rider should move to the left position and watch for a safe chance to pass. After passing, the rider should return to the right lane position and open up a gap for the next rider. Ride sober and awake. Riding a motorcycle is more demanding than driving other motor vehicles. Riders must be in good physical and mental shape to ride safely. 3 things that often keep riders from being in shape to ride safely are alcohol, drugs, and fatigue. Alcohol drinking and riding is extremely dangerous. Nearly half of all motorcycle highway deaths involve alcohol use. Riding a motorcycle requires a high degree of skill and judgment. It also requires a good sense of balance. Alcohol limits these skills. It is dangerous to ride after drinking. Alcohol affects vision. Seeing clearly and judging distance becomes difficult. It is hard enough to ride a motorcycle safely with normal vision. 203 Drinking and driving is just as extensive among motorcyclists as it is among automobile drivers. However, motorcyclists are far more likely to be killed or severely injured in a crash. About 2,500 motorcycles are involved in crashes each year on New Jersey roadways. These crashes result in 60 or more fatalities and nearly 2,000 injuries in the Garden State. No one is immune to the effects of alcohol. Alcohol makes everyone less able to think clearly and to perform physical tasks skillfully. Alcohol has extremely harmful effects on motorcycle operating skills. The effects of alcohol begin long before a rider is legally intoxicated. Ride safe, ride sober. Drugs. Almost any drug can affect the skills needed to ride a motorcycle safely. This includes prescription drugs, as well as illegal drugs. It even includes such everyday drugs as cold tablets and allergy medication. Such drugs can cause weakness, dizziness or drowsiness. Understand the effects of any drugs you are taking before riding. Do not take illegal drugs. Stop and wait if dizziness or weakness from prescription or over-the-counter drugs occurs. Do not ride until regaining a normal feeling. When you resume riding, slow down and maintain a greater than normal distance between your motorcycle and other vehicles. Fatigue. Riding a motorcycle is more tiring than operating other vehicles. For road trips, tiredness sets in more quickly on a motorcycle. The effects of fatigue on vehicle control can also be much worse. To minimize risk, protect yourself from the elements. Wind, cold, and rain can make riders tire quickly. Dress warmly. A windshield is worth its cost, especially for riders that travel frequently. Limit distance traveled. Do not cover more than about 300 miles a day. Take frequent rests. Stop and get off the cycle. It is also a good idea to drink water during rest stops. Checking the motorcycle. Plenty of things on the highway can cause trouble for riders. A motorcycle should not be one of them. 3 ways to be sure a motorcycle will not let its rider down are: 1. Have the right equipment. 2. Keep the bike in safe riding condition. 3. Avoid add-on accessories or modifications that make it harder to handle. Model. Selecting the right motorcycle is important. Beginners might want to consider a smaller motorcycle that is no more than 250 cc until they become more experienced or until after driving several hundred miles. Make sure the motorcycle fits. A rider's feet should be able to reach the ground while sitting. There are a few items of equipment that are necessary for safe operation. New Jersey requires that all these items are in good working order: headlight and taillight, front and rear brakes, turn signals, horn, at least one rearview mirror. These are just minimum requirements. To survive in traffic, have a mirror on each side of the handlebars. It is also a good idea to have reflectors on the sides of the motorcycle. Service. Motorcycles may need more frequent mechanical attention than other vehicles. When something goes wrong with the motorcycle, it could result in a crash. There is only one way to spot problems before trouble starts: inspect the motorcycle carefully and fix things right away. The first section of this manual described checks that should be made before every ride. In addition, check these things at least once a week. Tires. Check the tread for wear. If the wear is uneven, have the wheels balanced and the alignment checked. Many blowouts are due to low air pressure. Also, check for cuts and scrapes that could cause a blowout. Wheels. Check both wheels for missing or loose spokes. Check the rims for cracks or dents. Lift the wheel off the ground and spin it. Watch its motion and listen for noise. Also, move it from side to check for looseness. Controls. Check the controls for smooth operation. Check the cables for kinks or broken strands. Lubricate the control mechanisms at each end of the cable. Chains and sprockets. Oil the chain. Check the sprockets for worn teeth. Shock absorbers. Does the motorcycle bounce several times after crossing a bump? Hear a clunk? Check shock absorbers, which may need to be adjusted or replaced. Check the shocks for oil leaks. Fasteners. Check for loose or missing nuts, bolts or cotter pins. Keeping the motorcycle clean makes it easier to spot missing parts. Brakes. Adjust the brakes so that they lock the wheel when fully applied. If the wheel does not lock, or if there is a scraping sound when stopping, have the linings checked. Accessories and modifications. A safe motorcycle can quickly become a menace if the wrong accessories are added to it, or if changes are made to the motorcycle that can make it much harder to handle. Here are a few things to avoid. Highway pegs mounted on the front of the motorcycle to allow the rider to lean back. These pegs delay the operator's ability to reach the foot brake in an emergency. A passenger backrest, sometimes called a sissy bar, is a high bar or a frame mounted on the back of the seat, can change the motorcycle's center of gravity and affect its balance when loaded, and prevent the operator and passenger from getting off the motorcycle in a hurry. Extended handlebars, which extend above the operator's shoulders, are illegal in New Jersey. Traffic signs, signals, and road markings are set up to control the flow of traffic, making streets and highways safer for motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians. A safe driver always watches for and obeys all traffic, signals, signs, and road markings. During heavy traffic or in an emergency, a police officer may direct traffic. A police officer can overrule traffic signals. Law enforcement orders or directions must always be obeyed. Court penalties will be imposed for stealing or damaging airport, traffic, or railroad crossing signs or equipment. Traffic signals. When traffic signals are hung vertically, the red light is always on top. The yellow is in the center. The green light is third in line. If there is a green arrow, it is always on the bottom. When the lights are horizontal, red is always on the left. Red light. A motorist must stop before the intersection or crosswalk and remain stopped until the light changes to green. Yellow light. Motorist should stop before entering the intersection or crosswalk, unless his/her vehicle is so close to the intersection that it cannot be stopped safely. A yellow arrow means the signal is changing from green to red and gives the motorist a chance to stop safely. Green light. A motorist should proceed through the intersection. Yield to pedestrians and vehicles still in the intersection and when turning left or right. Before making a left turn, yield to approaching vehicles. Green arrow. When shown alone or in combination with the red signal, proceed only as shown by the arrow. Be cautious and yield to pedestrians. Flashing yellow light. Slow down and proceed with care. Flashing red light. Stop. Yield to traffic and pedestrians. Go only when safe. Flashing red lights at railroad crossings indicate an approaching train. Motorists must yield to the train. Go only when red lights stop flashing and when all other active warning devices deactivate. Sharp turn ahead. Winding road. Merge hill lane. Reduction ahead. Crossroad. School. Slippery when wet. Hospital. Person with a disability. Yield ahead. Signal ahead. Workers. Flagman ahead. Detour. Road closed. Divided highway. Cattle crossing. 2-lane traffic. Road narrows. Stop. Left turn only. No trucks. Multiple turning lanes. Do not enter. No U-turns. No parking anytime. Do not pass. Advisory ramp. Speed. Side road. No passing zone. Stop sign ahead. Bicycles present. Bike lane. Bike may use full lane. No standing anytime. US Route marker state route marker reserved parking stop here on red railroad parallel track sign crossbuck rest area yield to train wrong way yield no right turn stop for pedestrians in crosswalk left or straight only bus car pool lane one way keep right no pedestrians no turns left turn only interstate county route marker exit marker mile marker road closed. Unlit signal stop if a signal does not have any of its bulbs working and no one is directing traffic. It is considered a four-way stop sign. Look left and right. Yield to traffic coming from the right or left. Be careful and go only when safe. Orange, steady raised palm symbol pedestrians must not leave the sidewalk or enter the roadway when facing the light. Those already in the roadway should quickly go to a safe spot. Pedestrians already within the crosswalk will have time to cross the intersection before the signal Chong-s. Those who have not yet left the sidewalk or curb should not enter the roadway. White. Steady pedestrian silhouette countdown pedestrian sign with steady pedestrian silhouette pedestrians facing the signal may cross the roadway in the direction of the signal. New Jersey law requires turning motorists to yield to pedestrians crossing on this signal and to pedestrians in the crosswalk. Pedestrian push buttons are located at certain traffic signals. A short time after the button is pushed, the flow of traffic at the intersection changes to a longer green for the side street. Traffic engineers use color, such as an optional yellow, green or standard yellow, for the pedestrian crossing and bicycle warning signs, which are of utmost importance. These signs alert New Jersey motorists that they must share the road with pedestrians and bicyclists and yield to them. Signs are divided into three basic categories: warning. Warn motorists of hazards ahead that are difficult to see. Guidance. Guide motorists to a destination by clearly identifying the route. Regulatory. Regulate traffic speed and movement. The signs are manufactured in different shapes and colors to convey a particular message. Examples of the various sign types, shapes and colors are found in the diagram on the next page. Color shape #OFSIDESMES SAGE white vertical rectangle 4 regulation such as speed signs 1 blue rectangle. Square 4 motorist services and information brown rectangle 4 public recreation and scenic guidance green rectangle 4 direction guidance orange diamond 4 construction and maintenance warning red. Octagon 8 stop signs only red triangle 3 yield signs yellow pennant 3 no passing warning signs yellow pentagon 5 school signs white X railroad crossing signs yellow round railroad crossing advance. Warning signs yellow diamond 4 roadway hazard and railroad crossing warning signs 1 when the maximum safe speed around a curve or turn is lower than the posted speed limit. An advisory speed sign is used with the proper warning sign. Warning signs are for road conditions that need caution and for specific hazards that may be encountered during certain road operations. Some of the warning signs alert motorists to road conditions, railroad crossings, school crossings or curved roadways. The signs are yellow and diamond-shaped with a black symbol or word message. Road work signs alert motorists to a variety of temporary roadway conditions. It is important to look for orange, diamond-shaped signs that warn the motorist of lane closing, lane shifts, flaggers, uneven pavement, and detours. Road work may temporarily close lanes or divert them. Changing traffic patterns. Reduced speed limit signs that are posted alongside orange work zone signs. In New Jersey, all traffic fines are doubled in work zones. A motorist should react to road work signs by controlling the distance between his/her vehicle and the one in front, as well as his/her reaction time. Always read the signs, follow directions, and prepare to slow down or stop, staying alert to the moving construction machinery in the work zone. With patience, a motorist will contribute to the overall safety of motorists and workers in the work zone. Watching for workers on the road, who risk injury or possibly death. Flaggers may stop and release traffic through the work zone. Note that flaggers have the same authority as a regulatory sign, so a motorist may be cited if he/she disobeys their directions. Guidance signs identify destinations and routes for motorists. Motorist service signs. Motorist service signs have white letters or symbols on a blue background and provide information about motorist services. Regulatory signs are generally rectangular, with the longer vertical dimension, and have black wording and border on a white background. Some important regulatory signs to know are: stop, octagonal sign with white wording and border on red background. Yield, white inverted triangle with red wording and border with a white border band. Crossbuck, X-shaped railroad crossing sign with black wording on a white background means the same as a yield sign. Motorists must always yield the right-of-way to trains. Trains cannot swerve to avoid motorists. Do not enter. White square with red circle that has a white band horizontally across the center of the circle and the words "Do not enter" in white letters on the upper and lower parts of the circle. Two national signs that indicate where certain interstate trucks can and cannot travel are now being used in New Jersey. Green marks the routes and ramps where trucks are permitted. Also marks the travel route to services and terminals. Red marks the routes and ramps where trucks are prohibited, also marks the end of designated routes. Road markings have the same force of law as signs or traffic signals. Yellow center lines separate traffic flow going in opposite directions. White lines separate traffic going the same way when there is more than one lane, show edges of roads. Dashed lines, on a motorist's side of the center line of the road mean that passing is permitted when safe. Solid line, on a motorist's side of the center line means do not pass. Road arrows, when used with other signs, show the correct direction a motorist must take in that particular lane. White dashed lines, separate traffic lanes on multi-lane highways. Double yellow and white solid lines prohibit passing. Do not cross the solid yellow line to pass. Stay in the lane. Keep to the right when driving slowly. Yellow solid and dashed lines control passing. If the solid yellow line is on the motorist's side of the road, do not pass. Pass only if the dashed line is on the motorist's side of the road. A pass must be completed before the yellow dashed lines become solid. Edge lines separate the shoulder from the travel lane and show the edges of highways. Yellow edge lines separate the shoulder from the travel lane and show the edge of the highway. White crosswalks indicate pedestrian crossing areas. Pedestrians should use these areas when crossing the road. At intersections where stop lines are missing, stop before the crosswalk when required to stop by traffic signs or signals or for pedestrians. White stop lines show where to stop at stop signs or traffic signals. White special markings show special conditions, such as stop ahead, school, and RXR, as a motorist alert. At railroad crossings, there will be a crossbuck and some crossings will include flashing red lights, ringing bells, and/or gates lowered across the road as a train approaches. Pavement markings, signs, and crossbucks are passive warning devices. Flashing red lights, ringing bells, and lowered gates are active warning signs. White diamonds indicate high occupancy vehicle (HOV) lanes reserved for a particular vehicle type or vehicles carrying multiple riders, as identified by posted regulatory signs. Such signs will also indicate hours that HOV lanes are in operation. HOV lanes may also be marked with white diamonds painted on the pavement of the lane. Special warning signs. These signs alert motorists to slow-moving vehicles. A fluorescent and reflective orange triangular sign indicates slow-moving vehicles, such as farm and construction equipment operating on public highways. The operators must obey all traffic rules and place a slow-moving vehicle sign on the back of their vehicles to warn approaching motorists. Rumble strips. Transverse and longitudinal rumble strips are small indentions or narrow, raised strips on the highway or shoulder that are put there to alert the motorist that there is a decision point ahead, such as a four-way intersection after miles of uninterrupted travel. As the strips vibrate the steering wheel and make a noise, they will wake the motorist who may have dozed off or caution the motorist about the danger ahead. Rumble strips will not damage a vehicle. They are meant to get a motorist to drive more slowly. They are almost always used with a cautionary sign. Speed bumps, speed humps. Other types of speed control devices include speed bumps and speed humps. A speed bump is a low ridge that runs across a street and that is designated to slow down cars. A speed hump is a longer, flatter version of a speed bump, which is more raised. Roundabouts. A roundabout is a one-way, circular intersection in which traffic flows around a center island. Roundabouts are designed to meet the needs of all road users, drivers, pedestrians, pedestrians with disabilities, and bicyclists. A roundabout eliminates some of the conflicting traffic, such as left turns, which cause crashes at traditional intersections. Because roundabout traffic enters or exists only through right turns, the occurrence of severe crashes is substantially reduced. With at least one location in each of New Jersey's 21 counties, the MVC provides numerous customer services: driver testing and licensing, vehicle titling and registration, driver conferences, restoration of driving privileges, and surcharge fee payments are offered at varied sites throughout the state. Please refer to the following pages and/or www.njmvc.gov for specific site information. There are several types of inspection facilities available to New Jersey motorists. Central inspection facilities provide services in various locations. These facilities inspect all types of standard vehicles. Some central inspection facilities require an appointment. See www.njinspections.com for more information. Private inspection facilities are in more than 1,100 locations statewide, including at gas stations and body repair shops. These facilities will perform standard vehicle inspections for a fee. For a complete list of MVC-approved private inspection facilities, visit www.njinspections.com. OTIAISTREGR, SENSEIC, LS REAY ed. 5IFRTIEC CTSASTRAB no CTIPE INSLA ICA VSTSET no VICI, STSET Northeast RIT W Street ETOADR SIC BASTSETOADR DLCSTSETOADR OPT EMLA, RCYCOT OM no TI Aero Street no NSIPE SUS ENCA. SSIST a specialty site appointment only site salvage titles offered Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Atlantic County Cardiff XX 6725 Black Horse Pike, Harbor Square Egg Harbor Township New Jersey, 08234 Mays Landing XXX 1477 19th Street, Hamilton Industrial Park Mays Landing. NJ08330 BR GEN County Lodi XXXXXX 8 Mill Street off Garibaldi Avenue Lodi, NJ07644 Oakland X350 Ramapo Valley Road Suite 24, Oakland, New Jersey, 07436 Paramus X20 West Century Road, Paramus, New Jersey, 07652. Wallington SQ Wallington, NJ07057 Burlington County Delanco XXXXX 400 Creek Road, Delanco, New Jersey, 08075 Medford X175 Route 70 Suite 25, Sharps Run Plaza Medford, New Jersey, 08055 Southampton X1875 Route 38, Southampton, NJ08088 Camden County Camden XX 2600 Mount Ephraim Avenue, Camden, New Jersey, 08104 Cherry Hill X Executive Campus at Cherry Hill, Building No. 1, Route 70, Cherry Hill. NJ08002 Cherry Hill XXXX 617 Hampton Road, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08002 Runnymede XX 835 East Clements Bridge Road, Runnymede Plaza, Runnymede, NJ08078 Winslow XX 550 Spring Garden Road, Ancora, New Jersey, 08037. ISTREGR, SENSEIC, LS Latit REAY ed. 5 IFRTIEC CTSASTRAB No CTIPE INSLA ICA VSTSET No VICI, STSET Northeast RIT W Street ETOADR SIC BASTSETOADR DLCSTSETOADR OP EMLA, RCYCOT OM No TI Aero Street No NSIPE SUS ENCA. SSIST A specialty site appointment only site salvage titles offered Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Cape Mi County Cape May Courthouse XX Wed 6 West Shell Bay Avenue, Cape May, New Jersey, 08210 Rio Grande XX 3305 Bay Shore Road, Breakwater Shopping Plaza, North Cape May. NJ08204 CUMBERLAND County Millville X 1406 Wheaton Avenue, Millville, New Jersey, 08332 Vineland XX9 West Park Avenue, Vineland, New Jersey, 08360 ed. Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Please check www.njmvc.gov for the most up-to-date facilities information. East Orange X183 South 18th Street, Suite B East Orange, New Jersey, 07018 Newark XXXX 228 Frelinghuysen Avenue. Newark, NJ07114 Gloucester County Deptford X725 Tanyard Road, Deptford, New Jersey, 08096 West Deptford XX 215 Crown Point Road I-95 Exit 20 Thoroughfare, NJ08086 Turnersville X 5200 Route 42 North. Gantown Plaza, Turnerville, NJ08012 Hudson County Bayonne XX Route 440 and 1347 Kennedy Boulevard, Family Dollar Plaza, Bayonne, NJ07002 Jersey City X 438 Summit Avenue, Jersey City, New Jersey, 07307 North Bergen XX 8901 Park Plaza, 90th and Bergen Line Avenue North Bergen, New Jersey, 07047 Secaucus X County Avenue and Secaucus Road Secaucus, New Jersey, 07094. Continued on the next page. NSOTIAISTREGR. SENSEIC, LS Latit REAY ed. 5IFRTIEC CTSASTRAB no CTIPE INSLA ICA VSTSET no VICI, STSET Northeast RIT W Street ETOADR SIC BASTSETOADR DLCSTSETOADR OPT EMLA, RCYCOT OM no TI Aero Street no NSIPE SUS ENCA. SSIST a specialty site appointment only site salvage titles offered Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. HUNTERDON County Flemington XX 181B routes 31 and 202 Ringgoes, NJ 08551 Mercer County Bakers Basin XXXXXX 3200 Brunswick Pike, Route 1 Lawrenceville. NJ 08648 Trenton X 120 South Stockton Street, Trenton, New Jersey, 08608 Middlesex County Edison XX 45 Kilmer Road, Edison, New Jersey 0881. 0 p.m. Please check www.njmvc.gov for the most up-to-date facilities information. Kilmer XX 33 Kilmer Road, Edison, New Jersey, 08817 South Brunswick XX 2236 Route 130 North, Dayton. NJ 08810 South Plainfield XX 5000 Hadley Road Suite 102, South Plainfield, New Jersey, 07080 Monmouth County Asbury Park Specialty Only X 1010 Comstock Street, Asbury Park. NJ 07712 Eatontown XXXXXX 109 Route 36, Eatontown, New Jersey, 07724 Freehold XXX 811 Okerson Road, Freehold, New Jersey, 07728 Hazlitt X 1374 WE 36, Airport Plaza Hazlitt. NJ 07730 Morris County Randolph XXXXXX 160 Canfield Avenue, Randolph, New Jersey, 07869. Continued on the next page. 23 Nova Scotia O, TIAISTREGR, SENSEIC, LS Latit REAY ed. 5IFRTIEC CTSASTRAB no CTIPE INSLA ICA VSTSET no VICI, STSET Northeast RIT W Street ETOADR SIC BASTSETOADR DLCSTSETOADR OPT EMLA, RCYCOT OM no TI Aero Street no NSIPE SUS ENCA. SSIST a specialty site appointment only site salvage titles offered Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. OCN County Lakewood X 1195 Route 70, Leisure Center, Store 9 Lakewood, NJ 08701 Lakewood X 1145 Route 70, Lakewood, New Jersey, 08701 Manahawkin X 712 East Bay Avenue, Manahawkin Plaza, Suite 7. Manahawkin, NJ 08050 Manahawkin X 220 Recovery Road, Ocean County Resource Center, Manahawkin, NJ 08050 Miller Air Park the 10th X Route 530 and Mule Road Berkeley Township, NJ 08757 Toms River XX 1861 Hooper Avenue. Village Square Passaic County Patterson XX 125 Broadway, Suite 201 Patterson, NJ 07505 Wayne XXXXXX 481 Route 46 West, Wayne, New Jersey, 07470 Salem County Salem XX The Finlaw Building, 199 E Broadway. First floor, Salem, NJ 08079 Salem XXX 185 Woodstown Road, Salem, New Jersey, 08079 Somerset County Somerville X10 Roosevelt Place, Somerville, New Jersey, 08876 Sussex County Newton XX 51 Sparta Avenue, Newton. NJ 07860 Newton X 90 Moran Street, Newton, New Jersey, 07860. Continued on the next page. ISTREGR, SENSEIC, LS Latit REAY ed. 5 IFRTIEC CTSASTRAB No CTIPE INSLA ICA VSTSET No VICI, STSET Northeast RIT W Street ETOADR SIC BASTSETOADR DLCSTSETOADR OPT EMLA, RCYCOT OM No TI Aero Street No NSIPE SUS ENCA. SSIST A specialty site appointment only site salvage titles offered Monday to Friday only. 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Uni-ON County Rahway XXXXXX 1140 Woodbridge Road and East Hazelwood Avenue, Rahway, New Jersey, 07065 Springfield X34 Center Street, Springfield. NJ 07081 Westfield specialty only X 410 South Avenue East, Westfield, NJ 07090 Warren County Washington XX 404 East Washington Avenue, Washington, New Jersey, 07882 Washington X 114 Route 31 North, Washington, New Jersey, 07882 General Customer Information 609-292-6500 If you are deaf or hard of hearing, please use 711NJ Relay. Customer service representatives are available Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:15 p.m. Detailed recorded information is available after hours, 7 days a week, including holidays. Motor Vehicle Commission P.O. Box 403 Trenton, New Jersey, 086660403 www.njmvc.gov Suspensions, Violations, Restorations 609-292-7500 Motor Vehicle Commission P.O. Box 134 Trenton, New Jersey, 086660403 Vehicle Inspection Information 888 NJMOTOR 888-656-6867 Toll-free in New Jersey 609-895-6886 Out of state www.njinspections.com Customer service representatives are available Monday through Friday 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Saturday 7 a.m. to noon. To pay a surcharge bill NJSVS P.O. Box 1502 Moorestown, NJ 08057-9704 To return license plates Motor Vehicle Commission P.O. Box 129 Trenton, NJ 08666-0129 Complaint about a driving school's performance Motor Vehicle Commission Business License Services Bureau P.O. Box 170 Trenton, NJ 08666-0170 MVC BLS Investigations at mvc.nj.gov